Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it as we see the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Turner looking to make a play here. They can't slow him down. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. So the Tennessee Volunteers will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today and can...
Look at this, taking the shot on the very first play. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch him.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's talk about the strong safeties in this game. These guys are thumpers. They love to come up and hit.
Chris, how many times have we singled out the strong safeties? But in this case, they deserve it. I mean, these guys are essentially linebackers playing safety, but they can cover receivers like corners. These two are just wrecking balls on the field. It's going to be fun to watch.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's an outbound. The catch made. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Are we going to see a repeat of the last time these teams played? It got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets take one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no often.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. Come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The ball's come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And he'll drop back here on third down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, and got rid of the football. And the balls will line up to punt away. And the coverage seemed able to bring the return to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And we're able to get him down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Signs it could throw. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold there to a short game. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it. The game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task.
Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Touchdown, tied. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. The return is brought down to start with the next drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you shut up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped just short of the first down marker, inches away from it. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Hunt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Third one quarter. Let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Spinning out of the tackle. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Good battle down the low line. Down the goal. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Now here comes the point after attempt.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick completion to the tight end. Guards looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the coverage team gets the return on the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught in the flat by the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Got it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tackle made after just a short game.
In an era that we live in, where everyone wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of defense. Has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I feel like they called that known. Chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable, and we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to throw. It's Love. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Trying to create here on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch.
Fakes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams learn how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
Turner brought down by that coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a big first down to this offense. And it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They'll stop them behind the line for a loss and run. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Volunteers will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
QB to the tail
job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. Looks like they didn't like that look and make an adjustment for this important play. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass caught out of the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner around. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, got to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point towards the second half? Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This to his left and makes the completion. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Vols will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. He'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense on the field. This group has been quick. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Hey, nice RPO move by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Love. And here comes a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense. The adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Breaks loose at the 40. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run, pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
King makes it second and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Oh, hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. To throw, it's low. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense brings him down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drill. The offense will now take over at the 30. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He will be stuffed for no gain. And the Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
Pass caught. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to go up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set. Flip, flip.
They call the counter play here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Vols are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
At the 19-yard line.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Yes, Hunt, can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down for 4. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks. Play after.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Alabama 28, Tennessee 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Alabama first and God will take over.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and ball's incomplete.
This quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. This one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of killing that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle in the last quarter.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up a 3rd and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away. And now 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And that is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by that level. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Well, they touched the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Bringing pressure. He's brought down a sack for the defense, coming up big on this fourth down play.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And the route is on. We'll now try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Tennessee, 17.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. The pass rush closing in. They'll avoid the big hit slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. The first down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Volunteers line up with a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The sack of the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all been telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that drive.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Love. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Stretching the lead. This one is getting better. Now they'll set up the play after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Tennessee, 24.
Return starts from inside the 5.
The return is tackled down at the 13. And
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
29
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
good enough for first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back. Getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Incomplete on the quick throw. It's third down.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking to throw yet again. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll try and run it with the fullback. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This one is getting broken. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been aggressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
56, Tennessee, 24.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Return one down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Look to throw it here on second down. Eludes the... And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. The tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense line at 37 now. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field.
691, Gators score.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. He finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting it.
Touchdown, tie. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Powering through the defender. Good work by the blockers in that return scene. They found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And he's got his man open downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
It's a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Couldn't find anybody open in this offense.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. this line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a deep shot here.
Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just inches away from the first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads it around after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally getting the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Finds an open target on the left side. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Alabama.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football because you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. Everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.